taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Right to the air. Here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Play fake. Murray. And the Niners get there and bring him down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. But you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early, that's got to feel great for them. Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on fourth down. Ray McCloud deep here for the Niners. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. He can't get him down. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10 at about the 32. Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Here's a second and 8. Again, it's Achane. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up third and 4.
Third and 4. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off.
Y'all ain't done eating?
Well, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play? The run after catch.
Joel, where you at?
Most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
25 bunny. I need to call your mom and see where the daycare still be open
first
up.
Down here. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Defensively, they came into the game.
Come on, let's go. It's time for bed.
Just like this because he was over 100 yards.
Hey, do they
and you know they want to get him involved here.
Do they is they daycare still open?
On first down, it's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
You said they open at 6:30.
Quietly coming off a career year for the 49ers. Got over 1,000 yards on his final catch of the regular season. Did that and caught 8 touchdowns despite playing with 3 different quarterbacks over the course of the year.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He'll dump this off to Achane. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Niners had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs. It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They give to Achane on the option. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. To this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
It is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
2nd down, and again it's Davis Price. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. To throw, it's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Davis-Price up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. To throw is Murray. These guys running back out of the backfield.
All right, now y'all got to end it now.
Out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune.
Down the clock. Don't go on that floor.
Now the veteran workhorse, here's James Conner. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Here's Murray from midfield. He'll get that complete to Dell. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Murray now on first down. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that one.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
10 more there and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break
How many more sets y'all got?
his feet never stop moving.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. Flush to his right. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to add on to that lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football. But some of his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Across midfield. Well, they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 34.
Last hit.
A gain of 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Going to follow that big tackle through the hole.
Playing with that gun. I got
4 yards on the carry.
4 sets of 10 squat.
Being bigger.
10. 4 sets
Line
of
scrimmage
10.
to 24. This is 2nd and 6. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And down to the 20 will go before heading out of bounds. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder, this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Offside to start out. That's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Murray going to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. More than one defender there. It's a loss of 5 on the sack. Why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush is reason number 1.
And let's think about it. You want a guy who can create big plays for your team. Takeaways, fumbles, you name it. That's what you want from the big-time player on the defensive side of the ball.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side to Higgins. And he gets this on just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's
Fucking go, man.
And they turn it over.
Man, no dumb shit this round. We're going to make this one count.
And the Niners take over in
Disrespect us in the red zone. Make this one count.
a run straight ahead with Achane. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Option handoff now to Achane. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So defensively, they let the play stand. They'd rather have the down as it'll bring up 4th. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Three, 2, 1, go.
They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
Go, Carson. I see you, Carson.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
McLeod to return it. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
There's 4 sets of 5. How many y'all know? Y'all did 10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Next to 3, do 5.
Ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. He's looking deep for Bell. He's got it with the 15. And we'll stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there was a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, we're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And shedding through the tackle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
A final shot before break. Dugan, and probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I ain't going to that. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Go somewhere where you got space.
To the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The third quarter begins with a run by Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Purdy. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And now we get into the
Hey,
psychology.
Was that y'all last hit?
With a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter. They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Okay.
Second and 10. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk inside. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Purdy now to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Devon Achane with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Do that 5 times. 4 sets of 5. So you basically crawling out step by step with you.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away.
I didn't say push up. I just said crawl out, crawl in.
And he'll elect not to run with it.
All the way
Fair
up.
catch on the
All the
kickoff
way
will
up.
move the ball to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
4 sets of
Nowhere
5.
to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Look.
Murray now. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. A huge play there for Arizona. 56 yards.
First you start up at the top. First you start here. Then you do it. Try.
Murray now to throw.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Eric Armstead busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Murray. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throws are there too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance at any attempt. It's going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Prater's kick is good, and that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So the 3 points there, and CD that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any
Hey,
you see going
chill out now.
favor, you're happy to take them.
The football will come out to the
Y'all done?
as McLeod will not return.
Y'all finish it? We'll cut that off. You got finished.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
And now the rookie's free. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner. You tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song
y'all
that
finished up?
was summertime and the living
All right,
is easy.
sit up.
Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this
Yep.
crew.
Oh no. 4 sets of 15.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Davis Price on 1st and 10. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Davis Price once more. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. Now Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes,
21.
you need to put some heat on it. It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
14.
Here's Murray. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the 49ers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter.
Battle. Stop.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Take this to the outside of midfield before going out of bounds. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all they talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, 49ers. Devon Achane with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Niners take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this, saying, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I know it goes deeper.
You grab basketball, get your shots up.
Their own facility. Look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? They really came together with a good week of practice.
Do 4 sets of 25. Joel, let me get a basketball. Lay him on the ground, getting your shots up. Adam, stop, baby. Let him up, okay? Get up, Joel. A basketball right there. Where you going? Where y'all going?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Shoot it. Straight, you want to get it going in a straight line, straight up.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of
like
it
you
right
shoot.
now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense
See, you just push and shoot it.
For the pass first.
Go, push. No, push it.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's
Shoot,
first
Joel,
and 10
it's
from
taking you
45.
so long.
To throw is
I thought you were playing around.
The 20. And he's
Oh, you lining up your shot.
very nice game. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards.
Try and get it, come straight to you.
Has totally been flipped. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Give to Davis Price up the middle here. He will push his way down to about the 14. Nick Bosa, Defensive Player of the Year, in on the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe
Good wrap up.
And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as he'll down to about the 3. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Throwing now is Murray.
Yeah.
And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Prater for the extra point, and the lead now down to 20.
Trying to get it, still trying to get it up. Use power and accuracy.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will return it.
Come on, dude.
The San Francisco offense ready to start.
Keep it straight. Straighten up before I punch you.
At this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills.
Up, too. I don't want that, man. You're not no baby. Keep it straight and push it up. It's a shot. The basket ain't going to be right here.
Any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Straight up. Straight. From here, you need to cut. You want it to come straight up, back and down, up and down.
The 34. On the handoff to Tay-Chan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 176 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Achane on the counter. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back to throw, Purdy.
Mom, feed my man. Man.
Pass taken by his big tight end. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Shoot the ball like you run it.
3rd down with an explosive
Move
gain
up
of
like a little
34.
girl. Lay that down. Lay that down, like I said. Shoot it like you mean it. It's like doing a little tabby pass. There we go.
So the big play gets him all the way
Do that,
down
why
the
not?
outskirts of the red zone
see
here
what
for
up.
1st and 10. He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now 2nd and 3.
How many sets was that? Say I got one more.
Achane gets it from the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Okay, so the penalty on the outside for illegal touching, and they'll have to come back and try it again. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. Or maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Rondale Moore, 66 yards. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And Well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up
Alright,
and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence.
Do y'all
He
stretch
certainly
it to
saw
10?
something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know. Just get it to him. And he passed to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score
start.
game.
Knock it out the way.
2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
Get that leg straight and down, Joel. Yeah.
And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the tape to the letter on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Oh, these were my pet for basketball. And like, I was balling. I mean, like, whenever I go to the squad and stuff. And or either at daycare or fake. It does this on the fake grass at daycare too. Fake grass. Yeah.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Football, and they always make us eat.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Yeah.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown for the Niners. Danny Gray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Go on the list, go on the list.
His own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Micah Parsons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Murray's throw complete there to Moore. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get him with just 19 seconds left on the clock. First down, Murray. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put to the ringer in this one.
Just kicking it back.
This offense was on the move. Their 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Murray again. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple rushers break through to drop him 47 times this game. So the victory here for San Francisco. And they will buoy Charles by a big second half to put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for San Francisco, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Yeah. Come on, man. Stop, man.
Down the middle. She will have to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5.